this is Paul. This is not Marilyn Van Proyen. No, no. Now, I thought about this whole last known address, and I was wrong. When we went through the foreclosure at 224 East McLaughlin Boulevard, yeah, it was quite an experience. Yes, it was. I did move my last known address to 10204 Highway 4, Spokane, Washington. Yeah. Box number 4, I think it was. Yes. Now, I can get you the actual address. I could go online and get my credit report. Pooch. In fact, why don't you get me the credit reports of every employee of every city? Pooch. I just want to know how good your credit is and if you went through a bankruptcy and how it was that you got that job in a city. Pooch. See, some people said, well, I can arrange for you to have a job anywhere. Yes, it doesn't matter your education. No, it doesn't matter if you have any actual work experience. Somebody said they could buy a job in any city. Yes. And if you're having a job in any city where you don't have the education to support it, yes, you don't have the personal references, no, you don't have the actual professional experience, yes, I'm going to sue every city right now. Every city, yes, for selling jobs, yes, in the government, yes, to those that are family members. Pooch. Now, I know that you think that it doesn't matter the individuals that are employed, where they came from, what they learned, or what they did. Yes, because somebody in the family said, well, you can buy a job in the city. You just pay me. Yes, and I'll hook you up. Ooch, and then I'll have you be in employment in the city. Yes. Now, the change of address. I did forward the address from 2204 East McLaughlin Boulevard to 10204. I can probably find the address for you. Yes. But that was the last change of address that I had from the time of the foreclosure. Yes. To the UPS store. Yes. And then from then, they closed down the UPS store. Yes. Now they asked me, do you want to change your address? And I was like, no. I just kept using the same address of a closed UPS store. Yes. For approximately 6 years. Oh. Now, somehow it got changed to 1023 Kitchen Dick Road. Yes. I didn't change it. Pooch. But I want you to understand. I never changed my last known address from the UPS store. Yes. Now, somebody had tried to set me up as being a criminal. Yes. A mentally ill, mentally defective individual. Yes. That didn't know that I was in Port Angeles on December 31st. Yes. That didn't know I was in Port Angeles on June 16th of 2017. Yeah. Now, the U.S. Constitution and the hierarchy of the sources of law. Yes. Then there are federal statutes, treaties, and court rules. Then there are federal administrative agency rules. Yeah. Federal common law, case law. Yes. See, the state constitution, yes, is being suspended. Pooh! U.S. Constitution is being suspended. Yes. Now, state statutes and court rules, yes, would mean that if I had a rental agreement with a landlord, yes, and let's say the individual died, was incapacitated, or there were concerns about their mental health because they had run away. Yes, it does. Sometimes somebody steps in, known as an executor, yes, a power of attorney, yes, or the city, because they have concerns about the actual legitimacy of the contractual obligations for utilities. Yes, it does. See, every individual that signs up for utilities, has a certain contractual obligation. In fact, I can get the form of all of those that signed up for electricity, water, and sewer in the city. Yes, and I can go through the signatures of every one of them. Now, for me to sign a contract with the city to provide utilities, yes, would mean that I was only a renter and not a boarder. Yep. It's kind of a catch-22. Yes. I can't change the status with welfare, yes, of the landlord because that was what was submitted to welfare. Yes. And if I went there and said, well, I am a renter, but I am a boarder, yes, you can be a boarder, yes, and a renter, but you can't be a renter and a boarder.